Hey babes, it's 2025. Let's learn how to do these eyebrows together. This is going to be me showing you my eyebrow routine. So starting off on some fresh, clean eyebrows, you want to make sure your skincare and everything is all good and done. I'm going to go in with this NYX brow glue. This is the clear one, and I'm taking this product back and forth through both of my eyebrows. I have thick and curly brows at times. They curl up, so I want to make sure this product is all throughout my hairs and that my eyebrows are going to listen and follow instructions. And this is how they do so when I do this technique right here. Now, everybody's eyebrows are different. Everybody's eyebrows are not identical. Some are sisters, some might be identical sisters. Mine over time have become fraternal twins because I overplucked, but don't be like me. So as you can see, I'm taking that product and I'm just brushing it up and outward, making sure that they are laying flat as I like them to be. Now, if you like your brows to look feathered like this, you can stop here. Me, on the other hand, I prefer my eyebrows not to look like that. So I'm gonna take the brush at the top of my brow and I'm gonna bring my hairs downward. That way they have somewhat of a natural look to them still, because they are about to get pretty bold with all the products I'm going to use. I typically only do this if I'm doing a full face, so yeah. Next step I love to do, this is completely optional, but because I wear my hair and my face, my brows tend to move. I'm going to use a clear or a lash glue that's going to go on clear. Now, it is a little bit tricky to get it off, but you would use like a micellar water or something oil-based to take this product off when you're cleaning your face off. And then next, I'm going to go in with my NYX Lift and Snatch in the color Espresso. This product is a chef's kiss, 10 out of 10. I absolutely love it. For all the girls who like to get that, like lamination look or the eyebrow strokes in your hair, if you have sparse eyebrows like myself, this is going to be your go-to product. And I'm going to do this all throughout my brow, trying to add my tail because one brow has a tail, the other one doesn't. That's for me overplucking, so don't be like me, okay? Next step, you're gonna want to have a flat rounded brush. I'm gonna go in with the concealer that I only use under my brows. This is Dose of Colors in the color medium 4. I love to use this to carve my brow out, and I always start in the middle of my brow and make my way towards the end, and then at the front, whatever product I have left over, I'll do the front part of my brow. I try my hardest not to drag it up too high because I don't want the concealer in my eyebrow, which will cause it to look kind of grayish and muddy like because the colors are mixing together, and that's what I want to avoid at all costs. All right, and if you were doing an eyeshadow look, then you would drag it down, add more concealer for your base or whatever the case may be. I won't be doing that. I typically don't do a lot of eyeshadow, but yeah. So whatever I do on one brow, I'm going to do to the other. Now, one of my brows is thicker than the other, so that's why if it looks as though one is like, I tried to make it as even as I could, but without making it too thick or too overdoing it. I don't want to overdo my brows because I feel like that's the first thing people see when they look at your makeup. Oh, girl, your eyebrows are so nice. Thank you. I did it myself. So yeah, just basically the same thing I did on one brow, I'm going to do on the other. If I were doing eyeshadow, like I said, I would drag it down or I would add more concealer, but I'm not doing that for the purpose of this 50. Yeah. All right. My brows do have a high arch, so I try to keep that and make sure that it's still there. Next, you want to blend, and I'm going to use a fluffy brush. I'm going to blend out the edges of this concealer just to make sure that everything looks seamless and is blending in, as good as it can be. I have oily eyelids, so I would still typically use like a setting powder or something, or a pressed powder to take away that oiliness because I don't know, my skin is just very oily. Doing the same thing to the other eyebrow as well. You just want to make sure whatever you're doing on one side, you're doing on the other. Now, if I'm not making any sense, at least you guys have visuals because I had to watch a whole bunch of YouTubes growing up on how to do my brows. Now, for the middle part of my brow, between both of them, I do not like a line, so I blend that out as much as I can. Now, next step is also optional. I like to take my foundation or my tint, and I will put this color at the top part of my brow. This makes it, even more uniform, carve it out even more of a sleek look if that's what you're going for. This part is completely optional. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. Doing the same thing on the other eyebrow, and then when I decide to put on any foundation or anything on my forehead, this will make it easier for the brows to not get all that product in there as well, and it'll, that part will already be done. So I really just got to focus on my forehead and not worry about my eyebrows. So here I am using that same brush, and I'm blending upward away from my brow making sure I do not get any of that product in my eyebrow. Okay, we don't want no gray eyebrows around here. All right. And same thing, gonna work on that middle part, making sure I have that halo effect. Now I noticed my brows were a little bit too dark for my liking, so I took my spoolie brush and I'm just fanning them out, feathering out, and blending. It's a trial and error. But this is the end part. This is what my brows look like at the end. I hope you guys were able to understand what I was saying and what I was doing. If you have any questions about anything that I did, any products I used, please let me know. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on this video and on this channel. And I hope you guys learned something from this video. And I will see y'all in another one. And happy eyebrows. All right, bye.